you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Giants and the Seattle Mariners. And stepping in, Donovan Solano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for San Francisco, the second baseman.
And a swing and a miss for strike one, as that's how this new season of baseball will get underway. Line towards center field. Fraley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. The head-to-head with James Paxton. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
The shortstop, Brandon.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Crawford has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Haniger in pursuit, and it's a foul ball. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have the knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Oh-2, here it is. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. But bye-bye, baby. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. Home half of the first coming up. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mariners, the shortstop.
Now the pitch.
J.P. Crawford.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in an entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Duggar will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And he scurries back to first base safely. So it's a runner at first with two gone. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 and 2.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. 2 down, no one on base. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the DH, Kyle Lewis.
The designated hitter.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stinks, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Abraham Toro is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, count.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 7th, the third baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Slater's on his horse. He makes the running play. 2 down. So now here is Luis Torrens trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And another foul ball. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this. Striding in is Mike Yastrzemski as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Up next to the Giants.
Stepping up is Donovan Solano. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he chased it in the dirt. Torrens gathers. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next up, Steven Duggar. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
France is under it near the mound. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, here is Dylan Moore. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Moore.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Next, here is J.P. Crawford. A base hit in his first trip.
Crawford.
A ball and no strikes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yastrzemski is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Ready now is Jake Fraley, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Lifted in the air to center. Slater's under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Mariners all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Fraley is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch on its way. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Digging in will be Ty France. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll get in there safely.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Next to hit, Kyle Lewis. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duggar's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next, it'll be Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Thank you, Heidi. Chris Bryant is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is the tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So in now for San Francisco, Darren Ruff. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 13.
Now here's the pitch.
Slater.
Austin Slater will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Torrens corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now Dylan Moore popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Full count now, 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. J.P. Crawford stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two and 2 the count. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. Now to the plate, Jake Fraley flew out last time up. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here's the 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Moore is on his way home. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1.
Yeah, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
The 1-1. Fraley is off of first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. A run, a hit, and